Hey everybody, it's Blue Jay Artist, and this is a little bit different because I know I'm just going to take a little bit of a break from my favorite and my least favorite stuff, rants, and I'm going to do a rant. It's called Cats Who Have Been Chained for the Good or Cats Who Have Been Chained for the Bad. And I picked a few that were pretty obvious to me, but I don't know. But like if you guys comment or you'll be able to comment on this video, never mind. If you guys go raging on like, oh my god, why wasn't so and so on this list? Like she changed so much about the guys, don't do that, please. That's what the whole people being really rude in the comments. These are the cats that I thought changed, and if it's really necessary, I'll make a part 2. But for now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cats that I need to get through. So let's get started, shall we? So the first one I have, let's start off with Squirrel Flight. This is in no particular order, by the way. Okay, Squirrel Flight. She really changed. I'm gonna explain the change that I saw. I mean, maybe there's another one in her life, but I'm just gonna list the one that I saw was the most definite and everything. But so we have Squirrel Paw, who's an annoying apprentice, bugs Brambleclaw like all the time. And I don't know, she's just more of an annoyance than anything else. Like, she almost made Bracken for yell at her. I mean, that's pretty drastic. But after she went on the journey, I feel like she really matured, and that made her into the character that I like a lot more than Squirrelpaw. I bet a lot of you can agree with me when I say that I hated Squirrelpaw a lot, but I love Squirrel Flight. That's all I'm going to say. But she just matured a lot because of the journey, because of the things she saw, because of the lessons she learned, all that stuff. That's how she changed. So I'm saying that Squirrel Flight changed for the good in this case. So that's 1. That's good. Good 1, bad 0. So, alrighty. The next one's 1 star. Yeah, he changed for the... No, he didn't change for the good. 1 star... Wow. Okay, so I've talked in at least 3 rants about how I thought that 1 star started when he was 1 Whisker. He was really loyal and he was dedicated and all that stuff. And, loyal to his friends, loyal to his leader, loyal to everything, and really noble and everything. But then when he became leader, there was just like a downward spiral. I mean, he turned into like the complete opposite of 1 Whisker. He became really arrogant, and he didn't care about other people's opinions, and he's not really that loyal, but only to his clan. He doesn't want to help other clans. He starts wars on other clans. So you get where I'm going at here. I say that 1 star changed for the good. So sorry, good side, but you just tied with the bad side. Oh my god. Wow, okay. So Ashfur. Yeah, he definitely changed for the good, sure. You know what? Everybody knows about Ashfur. He, started off friends with Squirrel Flight, and then when she started liking Brambleclaw again, and Ashfur thought that they were actually going to go somewhere as a couple, but then one day she just confronted him and went, you know what, Ashfur? I want you to understand that I will always be your loyal friend, but I don't want to be any more than that. Okay? And he's all like, but Squirrelflight, I love you. So, like, after she's like, okay, dude, just calm down. But you know what? Like Blue Kitty said in her latest little rant she uploaded, which I really liked, by the way, and I'm really surprised that you watch my rants, and I'm honored, and blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. I probably shouldn't be blabbing on about that, sorry. But anyway, in her video, she pointed out that Squirrelflight still wanted to be friends with Ashfur, and he just totally ignored her and gave her the cold shoulder whenever she tried to, like, talk to him or look at him, and I don't know. And then, the whole, because he could, air quotes, love too much, he tried to kill her father. He tried to turn her three children into, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then died because of his actions. So, obviously, he he changed for the bad. Alright. This one's gonna be kind of a mix-up. Leafpool. Obviously, she made bad choices. Yeah, she was a medicine cat. She was a fine medicine cat, but as soon as she met Crowfeather, her life just went down the drain. Because first it was getting caught by Cinderpelt, and actually us seeing Cinderpelt, yell at someone for the first time. And then, she went off with Crowfeather, and then the whole Badgers thing happened, and Cinderpelt died, and, oh, I'm so sorry if I get this wrong. Sootfur? It was Rain Whisker. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but I think it was Rain Whisker. And all those people died, and she wasn't there to help them, and she felt really guilty, and then she was expecting kids, and then she had to give them away because they were half clan, and then, she had to basically watch her kids grow up without her being their actual mother and not having Crowfather, I'm gonna call him that for now, and not having Crowfather and Leaf Poop that's what I call her, that's what Philo calls her too, not having Leaf Poop to raise them, having Squirrelflight and Brambleclaw do it instead. And so I don't really know, because, yeah, she made a bunch of bad decisions, but I feel like she was matured. She's kind of the opposite of Squirrelflight. It seemed like she was already matured when she was an apprentice, and then she just became more of an annoyance. And, yeah, I think for the bad. I'm sorry. This just keeps getting worse and worse. Clear Sky. I know I rant about him a lot, but... So, at first, Clear Sky was all like, yeah, new territories, I want to explore, and then Brightstream, yay, you're my mate, and I'm having babies with you. And then she died, and then he was all depressed, and then they get to the new territory, and Clear Sky's like, oh, we'll take the woods, okay. And then, over time, it just slowly progresses to just a dictatorship with him, because... he, like I said in my least favorite leaders rant, he kicked out cats who were injured even though they could have, maybe with more help, could have healed. He trains kits way too early. He doesn't accept weakness. He wants all the forest to him, all the territory to himself, no matter if it's the area where the war or anything. He just wants all of it, even though he doesn't really have that many cats to feed. Well, he has a good amount, but the territory he has right now is fine. I mean, I don't know why he has to go off and be like, I want this territory. But I'm sorry, there's another changed for the bad. Next is Gray Stripe. This is kind of like with Leafpool, because, Gray Stripe was kind of an immature kind of warrior, and then he met Silverstream, and then he was, really, lashed out at Fireheart a lot, and he was really secretive, and he caused a lot of conflicts because of this whole thing with Silverstream, and then she died, and then he was really sad, and then he'd go to RiverClan, and then he had to leave RiverClan because he was disloyal, and I don't know, because if we're looking at for the good here, he did mature, and he did see that he can't just go around recklessly, and I don't know, because if you're looking at the bad too, he became aggressive, and he was disloyal, and he couldn't find his place. I'm just calling it a tie. So good gets a half, and so does bad. And my last one is Yellowfang. If any of you have heard of, I can't talk. If any of you have read Yellowfang's Secret, and you would know that she was originally a warrior and carefree, and maybe was going to be Ragged Star's mate someday. But then she realized that she had this destiny because of the whole weird she can sense when cats are hurt thing, and she had to be a medicine cat. Now, I don't really know if this was for the good or the bad either, because it was good that she, like, had more wisdom and stuff, but yet it was bad because she didn't really get to want to live the life that she did. But yet it also caused conflict for the whole she was preggers with Ragged Star's kits, and then that thus created Broken Star. I don't know. I think that's a half two, so now there's one for each side again. Want to see the results for this? We got 2 on the good and 5 on the bad. So everybody's changed for the good today. Yay! So I will make a part 2 if it's really necessary, but, don't bash me in the comments going, oh my god, you totally forgot this one cat, and I bet you guys are all gonna say Scourge. You totally forgot Scourge? Well, I might do him later on, so relax. Bye, people.